Shiny hunting in Pokemon is always difficult. Even if you boost the odds, some shinies can just be a long hunt, especially if you're unlucky. But what's even worse than a normal shiny lock? A mono-type shiny lock. Yes, I decided to waste my life away hunting a steel-only shiny team. I did this in Pokemon X, and while my shiny odds were upped, make no mistake about it, this was still very annoying. Steel types are really good, and they're even better in a generation that is known for being the easiest out of all of them. But let's see if we could beat a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon X using shiny steel types only. Pokemon X has a decent number of steel types to choose from, and yeah, I'm not going to be hunting all of them. Our first hunt was a pain as is. The rules are pretty simple. Hardcore Nuzlocke rules as you know them. We have to catch the first shiny steel type in the route we are hunting it in, and I will be using Megas, but not really. That meaning I'll only use it one time, that being in the champion fight. That is, of course, if Lucario doesn't die. Before we get started, if you haven't already, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't, but subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything I post, and for the love of God, like the damn video already. Should have been the first thing done before you even click the video. Let's do this. Hey, will you stop doing that every morning? Man, I can't wait to get out of this damn house. Today's the big day. Time to waste hours finding shinies. So of course, none of these evolve into steel types, although Chestnut would have been a really good fit for that now that I think of it. But yeah, the first steel type we can play with is going to be everyone's favorite, Lucario. Riolu can be found on Route 22, and hands down, this was the most annoying shiny in the run because this thing has a 5% chance of encountering. Yeah, this isn't going to be pretty. Nope, nope, no! There we go. If anyone's wondering if I ran away from any of those shinies, I totally didn't. And I will, for your sake, tell you that I sent them on their merry way to Professor Oak's place. Hopefully that makes you feel somewhat better. Yeah, even with upped odds, that still took a lot of time. And it's only our first encounter. Riolu shiny is great though. I named her Lemon, and normally I would just use the first stage evolution if it weren't for the fact that we can get Lucario right away. All we gotta do is get some cardio in for like 30 minutes. Are you happy yet, Lemon? Well, hurry up, because I'm tired. Nothing like a level 7 Lucario to start off the playthrough. And on top of that, might as well max out her attack and speed since super training is the thing. Listen, you made me run for 30 minutes, now you gotta do some heavy lifting. Now that all that is done, we can take on our first gym. We pretty much only have quick attacks, so that's what we're going to go for, and yeah, to no one's surprise, Surskit goes down fairly easy. And since Vivillon didn't just go for Infestation first, she stood no chance. Well, Lemon, at least you can rest for about 10 miles since the next gym is in Silage City. Our next shiny is going to be on Route 6, and man, does this outshine Lemon all day, every day. I mean, that red and indigo combo is perfect. That would be indigo, right? The color? 2 powerhouses right off the bat. I named him Strawberry, and he's a calm nature. I mean, he does look calm. But then again, it looks like the sword has blood on it. So how calm is he really? I trained him defensively in EVs as well, since he doesn't evolve for a while. And he also gets Swords Dance early, so we don't really need the attack. You know, Shauna, I think if we both just ran at this thing, we could catch it. Or better yet, fuck that. Let's just catch it in a Pokeball, even if it has a trainer. I mean, is he really stopping us? That doesn't seem like a felony in the Pokemon world. So I was going to hunt for Onix or Mawile in Glittering Cave, but way too many Pokemon have a chance to be in the dark spots. So after a little while, I just called it quits since I realized this would be Riolu Part 2. Sorry, Steelix. We have a lot of better encounters anyways. The good news is there's much easier shiny to hunt on Route 10, that being this little gal. I love how she looks. I named her Banana. Now we can't just use Banana at this point since she's not a steel type, but we shall save her for later. I also EV trained her defensively. Normally I do just play with the Pokemon even if they're not the type I'm doing the run on and their evolution is, but since it's X and Y and we're playing with steel types who are super good, let's just try to give ourselves a challenge. Yeah, this was a cakewalk either way. What am I saying? Now Grant was our most difficult fight. Now I'm just playing. Bye and goodbye. Why would they give you a Riolu so early on? Alright, our next encounter wasn't as big a pain as Riolu, but it is on the low side as far as encounter rates go. In Reflection Cave, we can find a Ferrothorn, but it only falls from the roof, and Woobat has a higher chance of coming down than Ferrothorn. What am I saying? Ferroseed. It's a seed. I just ran into both of these spots, and if I didn't find it, I just reset right in front of one of the spots. I did catch a Nose Pass with Magnet Pull, but I don't think it was working for this since I found Woobat way more. Fortunately, we were lucky enough to find our little guy, and man, is this a beautiful shiny. Too bad he doesn't keep this color for his evolution. I named him Dragon, and he has a bold nature. I trained him hard in HP and attack just for some extra bulk, but also some extra power, since he evolves at level 40. We actually did get some action with Dragon using Pin Missile on Serena's Meowstic. Good job, buddy. Of course, that Breaksin is going to come out, so I send out Lemon fearing a quad-effective fire move, but she just went for Psybeam. I don't even know if she has a fire-type move at this point. If she does, then, well, you're really dumb, Serena. But yeah, Lemon managed to get 3 bone rushes off, meaning sayonara, Magic Fox. Our return doesn't kill Absol, but it's okay, the fight's over anyways. Now, fighting types would be extremely scary for the team, but guess what? Not a single Pokemon on Corinna's team can hit Strawberry since he's a ghost type, and they only have normal or fighting type moves. Yeah, that's how the fight went. Like, how does a single ghost type just do that? Come on, Game Freak. Thanks for the Lucario, but I have my own Corinna. And she's shiny. Well, bye. Do I want a Lapras? No, I'm fine. Well, fuck. I don't want to hear it, just give me the Lapras. Our next threat, if you even want to call it that, is Ramos. Again, we're using Strawberry, who can Swords Dance, as the only thing annoying Jumpluff can do is Leech Seed, and once we're set up, pretty much everything on this man's team gets mopped by Aerial Ace. Ramos, I think it's time for your retirement. Right after this battle, Strawberry evolves into Doublade, which is great. 2 swords is better than 1, I guess. Since nothing exciting happened in the Flare hideout, we can evolve our Nosepass and take on our next gym. Right after answering these super easy questions that no one in existence has ever gotten wrong under any circumstances. So for Clemont, I led Probopass against his Amoga, knowing that that little Pikachu clone is just going to Volt Switch into something else, and I go for Bulldoze. There we go. Magneton is done to 2 of them. He does send in Helioptile next, and Banana's Bulldoze does just nothing to him, and I do eventually risk a crit for no reason, but to show off Banana. And once he heals, I get 1 more off. I do end up switching into Lemon, who takes half from a Thunderbolt, and unfortunately does get paralyzed, but I'm the best and I put a Cherry Berry on her, just in case this very situation happened. Now we can take care of you, and for Amoga, I switch into Strawberry, which Amoga can't do jack shit to. We do get him down to where he heals, but a couple more Shadow Sneaks, and that's the battle. I never understand how children can become gym leaders, but then again, we can become a champion, so does anything really make sense? The answer is no. Alrighty, after whooping Serena a second time, we can evolve our beautiful shiny into a lesser cool shiny. It's a good shiny, but this was so much better. With our newfound monster, we can head into the fairy type gym to challenge Valerie. Yeah, nothing to see here. We just cursed up on Mawile and proceeded to annihilate everything on our team. No one is a match for Dragon. Except the fire type, I guess. What the hell are you guys supposed to be? The Powerpuff Girls? Take that shit off. Our next shiny can be hunted in the Lost Hotel, giving us 3 potential encounters. Klefki, Ponyard, and Magneton. This should give us a pretty easy hunt. Well, after some time, we ended up getting a Magneton, which is actually the one I preferred, and thankfully, that wasn't a brutal hunt. I named him Grape, and I trained him in special attack and speed for EVs. I also evolved him to Magnezone, just like I did Probopass. Before we challenge the 6th gym, I did do some super training to get a Dust Stone to finally evolve our 2 swords into a sword and a shield. Gen 8 foreshadowing? Could be. I did use a hard scale as well to teach him King's Shield, which is great for any run. For our 3rd fight against Serena, Grape was able to Thunderbolt Meowstic to the yellow, but Serena thinks she's the greatest trainer ever, so she switched into Jolteon, who has Volt Absorb. You are so funny, Serena. So funny. After seeing Flash Cannon does nothing, I go into Banana, and apparently she has Double Kick, which did a good chunk as our Earth Power got her super low. I didn't want to risk anything, so Strawberry can come in here, Swords Dance, and Jolteon can go down. Delphox as well, of course Meowstic too, and for Absol, I do King Shield to lower her attack. Right after, Lemon can just clean up with the Aura Sphere. By the way, at some point, I reset Lucario's EVs to train him in special attack instead of attack since I wanted another special attacker. Now, I wish I could tell you Olympia is the hardest fight yet, but Grape literally took on 2 of her Pokemon by herself, barely surviving, and Dragon can easily Power Whip for the win. Oh, however, will I make it past the secret door? Well, if you just say it out loud, that'll do, you fucking moron. For Lysandre, I led Lemon, who can Aura Sphere both Mienfoo and Pyroar, but I forgot Gyarados had Earthquake, so I almost just fed Lucario to the wolves. I ended up sending out Dragon because he's my answer to anything that Earthquakes, and I just got up 1 curse and boom. Goodbye, Sea Monster. Oddly enough, this Murkrow almost killed Dragon too. You need some sun. Like, what is that skin tone? You ever heard of the beach, my guy? For the second Lysandre fight, I actually had a little strat. I taught Lemon Protect so that Mienshao would crash using her high jump kick, and then finished him off with an Aura Sphere. Obviously, Pyroar doesn't live in Aura Sphere, and for Gyarados, I did learn from the last fight, so we just do the same thing and Power Whip until this thing is whipped back into its Pokeball. For Honchkrow, it just doesn't stand a chance against Grape's Thunderbolt. Shauna, no. Turn back. Come on. Serena, she's just an annoyance. Don't do this. You see, what did I tell you? The final Lysandre fight pretty much went the exact same way for his first 2 Pokemon. But since he has a Mega Gyarados, it's going to go last, which means Honchkrow comes out next, and I go into Grape to take care of it. Then I just switch into Dragon again for Gyarados. His EQ does do more this time, and I did in fact risk a crit so that Dragon could get the KO. And I regret nothing. Not even a single letter. Well, anyways, we saved the world, saved a tall-ass man, and somehow didn't die to this explosion. All in a day's work. Now you might be asking yourselves, where's the 6th Pokemon? Well, my friends, I decided to go for an easy hunt, a horde hunt in fact, and I decided to hunt this little guy right here. Why? I don't know, just for fun. Well, we got him and named him Pineapple. He was trained in attack and speed. People sleep on this Pokemon, and the shiny's kinda cool too. Just watch how Pineapple just destroys all of Tierno's Pokemon. This bug managed to kill this ancient beast who probably roamed the lands once, devouring little Pichus for breakfast and Raichus for dinner. Now, even though we did that to Tierno, we can't just sweep Wolfric with him. Obama here lives in the yellow, and after healing we can kill, but if you don't know, Durant's special defense is horrid, so even though Ice Beam is resisted, it starts to add up. We did Citrus Berry, but on top of that, Avalugg has decent defense, so this isn't going well, and I almost killed our good boy. It's alright though, because Banana here can finish Avalugg, and for Cryogonal, I just went into Lemon to wrap this fight right up. It's okay, Pineapple. We can get some action in the Serena fight. 1 Home Claws, eat a crit Shadow Ball, Home Claws again, live on 20 HP, and boom. X-Scissor KOs Meowstic, Delphox gets destroyed by a Dig, so does Jolteon, another X-Scissor for Absol, and unfortunately we can't kill Altaria for the full sweep. It's okay, buddy. Lemon can come and clean up for you anyways. 2 Dragon Pulses, and that's the fight. Alright, the moment you've been longing for. The Pokemon League. Where dreams are either fulfilled, or they're crushed. Now, even if we are crushed though, you can fulfill me by hitting that like button and subscribing. That'll cheer me up for sure. But enough of the self-promo. Cybolt is up first since he's the easiest. All Grape has to do is click Thunderbolt, and yeah, pretty much everything on his team is a one-shot. Never mind. Of course someone has to ruin it. You piece of shit Starfish. Well, anyways, after that pathetic fight, we can take on Wickstrom next. He leads his annoying set of keys who subjects us to a Torment, which is bad because I was trying to set up Calm Minds. The following turn I do Shadow Ball instead, which could have crit and ended my strat, but risks are meant to be taken. Since he can't do much to us, I get one more Calm Mind to get us to +2 special attack. Then we can Dragon Pulse, which he's immune to, and we can Calm Mind after. Didn't think an immunity like that would come in handy on the opposite party, but pretty neat. Now we can take out Klefki, making sure we use Shadow Ball so I can use an Aura Sphere on Probopass, who will obviously live on his Sturdy, getting a critical hit Earth Power on us. I guess those boosts were for nothing. Thankfully, Lemon is a queen and lives, so now we can Shadow Ball as he heals. And I need Aura Sphere for Scissor if it comes out, so I need to use Shadow Ball since we're subjected to Torment. I calced it and it does look like we can kill with Dragon Pulse, barely, and we do. Unfortunately, Scissor does not come out next, and instead his Aegislash is out, which means nothing. Yeah, sayonara, pal. And like I said, Scissor will die to an Aura Sphere. Easy enough. Alright, so as with Lysandra's Pyroar, we know Lemon can take it out in one shot, but I thought she was going to go into Torkoal and instead went into Talonflame, which isn't bad since I just went into Banana who tanks the Flare Blitz. And a single quad effective Power Gem is enough to KO. For Torkoal, she actually used Curse on her first turn, which means I can get a nice Power Gem off. She does heal and another puts her in the yellow, and we are faster, so Torkoal is essentially dead. Channeler confused us, but we did break through for our magic rocks to come and hit. But I was like, just come out, Strawberry. Clean this up with a Shadow Sneak, and that's that. Our last fight is Drasna, and I saved it for last because there's a tiny chance that if she's full IVs on speed for her Noivern, that she will outspeed Lemon here. So I wanted Lemon to get as much speed as possible by leveling up to level 67 before fighting her. Anyways, she leads Dragalge, which can't really touch Lemon, but I guess she could paralyze us. But luckily she didn't, and we managed to get 2 Calm Minds up. From here, Dragalge doesn't live. We do outspeed that Noivern, which did come out second to my surprise, and her last 2 Pokemon stand 0 chance from Lemon's Wrath. Nice going, girl. Now all that's left is Diantha. Hawlucha is always a scary Pokemon to go up against, except if you have a fully EV'd Magnezone with Thunderbolt. Goodbye, Luchabird. For Tyranium, I just went into Dragon fearing an EQ, and that's exactly what happens. From here, a couple of Iron Heads can take out the dinosaur, and we level up to learn Explosion, which I did teach him because we were about to do the unthinkable. But we couldn't even go out in style since Goodra outspeeds. Oh well, you did well, soldier. From here, I send in Banana, who can live a Focus Blast, just trying to get as much damage off as possible on this thing. Well, we don't, and Banana does end up going down. Rest in peace, girl. I still need to do a little bit more damage, so I send in Pineapple to Iron Head, and guess what? She hit 3 inaccurate moves in a row. Do you want a cookie, Diantha? It's okay, I meant to sack all 3 because I'm about to pull out our ultimate trap card. Oh shit, wrong game. I guess I could have just sacked only 1 Pokemon, went into Durant, sacked the second Pokemon, and Probopass would probably be alive right now. Oh well. Anyways, Lemon, Mega Evolve! Dragon Pulse can put you right back in your Pokeball. From here, Arceus comes out, and I can safely calm mine to +2 special attack, and luckily didn't get paralyzed by thunder. I say luckily, but it is a 10% chance. Now, I probably should have just went to +3 or +4 since I just forgot that the light screen was up, but it didn't matter anyways. Both Arceus and Gourgeist ended up dying, and when this thing Mega Evolves, of course I was surprised she lived, and even more surprised at the pathetic damage she did to us with her Moonblast. I saw that doing way more in my head. But oh well, bye bye Gardevoir and hello Hall of Fame. This challenge was super fun, and this is what happens when you pair steel types and the easiest gen ever. My 3 deaths came from that fight only. Oh, by the way, I realized in this moment that every shiny I had some type of red and yellow, if you want to count Durant as yellow. That was pretty cool. If you guys did like the video, then do what you felt to the thumbs up button and like the damn video. Subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for a new channel because I've been working on a Minecraft video to post on it. You know, if you're into that. You guys are the best, and I will see you all next time. Bye.